Hi, I'm Ankna and I'm here with another DT project for Natalia's store. That is my paper passion on Zibet, and she is Panchito3948 here on YouTube. And I'll quickly go through the stuff that I have used from Natalia's store. The first thing would be this gorgeous mesh bling, and it is a disc mesh bling which Natalia has in her store. And it is really very pretty and also suitable for mixed media projects. So this is one, and then I have used two of these laces right here, and for both of these laces my two previous projects were shabby chic projects, so I decided to do a mixed media project as my third one. And for this lace I just cut up in appliques, and as you can see it has some beautiful flowers and leaves right here, and I just cut up these flowers individually and used in my project, and as I'll go further I'll let you know about it. And this is another applique that I have I cut up from the lace and I have used it, and it is this leaf along with this tiny little flower here. So these are the two things that I have used from this lace, and also tiny bits of that piece which were left from the lace. And then for this lace as well, I didn't use the complete complete lace at one place. I used this top portion at one place. I just cut up this top thing which is very dainty and pretty, so I used this at one place. Then I cut up this flower in the center, and I used these flowers at one place, and then also this center part which is like a web. So I use these separate parts in my project, and so that is basically to show how you can use it. You can cut up the laces and use these beautiful laces from her shop. So these were the things that I have used from the store. So now quickly I'm gonna lift up my camera and show you my project. I'm so sorry for making you dizzy, because it was a big project and it is hard for me to keep my camera down and shoot it. So this is the project, which is an artist overall, and it is totally inspired by Patricia, and she is TubeU Master here on YouTube, and I will put her link below in the description box as well for her tutorial. And in her tutorial she actually used a piece of denim, and she created the overall by measuring and sewing it. But I am really bad at sewing, so I decided to use my 2-year-old boy's trousers, and then I made this cape right here for the overall, and I just hot glued it here in the inside. I just took an old pair of jeans and I just cut up this cape and these belts right there. So basically this was the denim jeans for my son, and this thing I have created from the other piece of denim. So starting from the top, this was a plastic hanger which you normally get with the clothes of kids. So I used that. I had that lying around, so I just used some gesso. I used 2 coats of gesso on it, and then just texture pasted it. As probably you can see the beautiful textures with paint and sand mixed from Fate Chick Linda's recipe. I'm sorry, that is Fate Chick 777, and she is Linda. I'm so sorry, Linda. So that was there, and then on top here I used some lace from my stash and this button, and on this button I used the bling, as you can see, that same disc bling from Natalia's store, and it made a beautiful center over here. And then I added this charm which says made with love from my stash, and then I just painted it here and there, texture painted it, and as you can see I stamped it. I used my stencils here, and I just dabbed some paint here and there, and then again some stenciling is here, and then I used some laces. As you can see, the broad lace, the corner piece of the broad lace is here, and then again some mesh bling I used for the buttons here. And then that dainty lace cut up, which I will just show you in a moment again. So I used this piece, this edge right here. I'm so sorry. Yeah, this edge right here on top here a little bit, and then again peeking out from the back of the pocket. This is the broad lace, and then here I have some lace from my stash. Then I use some foam stickers which says Wiz, which also means artist, and then down here are some specs or goggles or glares, whatever you may call it, and I just gessoed it a little bit, and then made outlines with my black Sharpie. And there's a clock stamp right here, and then I did some stenciling here again. And then I used this belt that is also my son's old belt right here, and hanging through the belt is a chain and a charm right here, and there's a tiny little fleur-de-lis here. And then at the corner of the pocket here I have used another piece of this lace, which is the remaining piece from here, right here. This was the this was the piece which I used here, and again the remaining tidbits were used at different corners. Again I used my stencils here and there, and there's a butterfly stamp right here, and I used my archival ink for that. And then I have a small flower with the bling down here. The flower was this one. I cut up this flower and used a mesh bling in the center. And then here I used, as I said, I made some appliques out of the lace, and I used this leaf and flower one over here, and there's a doily piece right here, and I inked it in black and brown, and then there's a mesh bling in the center, again the disc bling. And then down here again there are stencils, then there is some laces from my stash, again some stenciling here, some script stamp here. You can barely see it, but it's there, right there, you can see that it's a script stamp here. And I just use my fingers to paint it all over with some aqua blue, robin blue, and some white paint, and then applied some gesso all over. And I use these scrap brushes which I had in my stash. These are old brushes which are not good enough to use, so I applied some gesso and then used some paint on top of it. Like you can see, there's a copper one here, and then some blue paint here, some white here. And the full tutorial you can find out on Patricia's channel. That's what I followed. So that's there, and there is a tiny bit of Natalia's lace here, the broad one. And then I will just flip this thing back. I am so sorry. Yeah, so this is the back of the dress, and I just made some belts out of denim, and I tried to spray some pink, but it didn't look good, so I just left it right there. And then I used some doily pieces here at the pocket right here, and then this big flower is from the broad lace. Sorry, yeah, it's right here, this big one. And I cut up this center, you know, the nettings here, and I tucked a mesh bling over here. And then I use these corner scallops over here at the corners, and there is a tiny piece peeking right through there at the back, which is of the same lace. And then again there is some lace pieces, scraps from Natalia's store. And then there is a piece of square doily here which I inked and sprayed. And then again there is a doily piece right here, and then some laces from Natalia's store here. And then at the back as well, I just used my fingers to paint it all over. And I never used, you know, too much of stamps and stenciling at the back, as it would not be seen. But this is the place where you can, you know, put your tags in, or a gift card, or whatever you want to you know, put inside it. You can use that for the pocket thing. And also you can just glue down in the center here, and this could be a bigger pocket. I haven't glued it as of now for the sake of the video, but I would be doing it, and I would be gluing it and using it as a pocket, you know, to hang it in my craft room. And for the pockets here, I have two sketch pens, which were old sketch pens that are not working, and I just hot glued them inside here. And these are the pockets here. This is also a hand created pocket, which I used some denim from the same material I used, and I created this pocket. And you can put some tag if you want here as well, and in the pockets here as well. So as this was a ready-made pant, so you have enough space and pockets, so you can use it. So basically, don't throw out your kids' old clothes and make some nice and gorgeous mixed media projects. And thank you, Patricia, for the tutorial. It was really awesome, and I will put all the links below in the description box for Natalia's store. For Natalia's store, as well as Patricia's channel. So please go and check that out. And she has Natalia has some really good prices for her stuff, and she has added some more stuff in her store, which is really awesome and very good prices. So please do check her store, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.